Today we're going to travel to Asia. So we're going to the continent of Asia and we're going to focus on Asian cuisine that is particular to Asian culture and that specific region. Asia is one of the 7 continents and it just happens to be the largest of the 7 continents in size and in population. Some of the countries you would maybe recognize within Asia would be China, Japan, Pakistan, India, just to name a few, but there's actually 48 different countries all within Asia. So depending on where you're at within Asia, you'll find different types of spices and herbs that are used. Specifically where we're going to focus on is Northeast traditions like China and Japan, even Korea. And in Northeast tradition, you would find more use of oils and fats and sauces, but as well as some of the staple items like rice and ginger and garlic. So with that, that's a good segue into what we're going to be making, and we're going to be making vegetable sushi rolls. And it's actually pretty simple, so I'm going to show you how to do it. We're going to julienne our vegetables today, which julienne is a technique for cutting, and it means to cut pieces of food into kind of matchstick sizes. So some of these are more matchstick just because they're a little bit shorter, the radish. The cucumber is a little bit longer just because I know that they're still going to fit into our seaweed sheets. I'm going to go ahead and finish chopping or julienning our carrots and asparagus. So sushi rice is distinct because it is a white short grain rice, and that means that it's a lot higher in starch, which makes it much more of a stickier rice before you even add some sugar and salt and vinegar like the recipe calls for. And vegetables, and I brought out our sushi nori sheets. This is what it looks like from the store. There are 2 different sides to sushi nori. There's one that has a softer, smoother surface and one that has a little bit more grip. So you want to use the one that has more grip face up so that the rice actually sticks a little bit better to it. I've cut the sushi nori sheets just in half. This is usually how it would come straight out of the bag, but you just slice it with a knife straight down the middle. And I'm going to spread the sushi rice straight on to the nori sheet and just kind of flatten it out just a little bit. I'm leaving a little bit of room on either side so that it seals just that much easier. Does not need to be perfect, and you're definitely going to get pretty messy. And then I'm just placing asparagus, carrot, and radish throughout the roll. Cucumber, and again, any seasonal vegetables that you have. So you could use like green onion, if you wanted to roast some beets or something and add that in, peas, anything like that. Then you're just going to, usually you would use a bamboo sushi roller that would help make it just that much easier to roll this and help get a really tight roll. But I'm just using my hands because I don't have a sushi roller. And just making a roll like this. For cutting the sushi rice so that it comes out really clean is to add a little bit of rice vinegar onto the knife. Voila. Last but not least, we have the Asian dipping sauce, which again is on the recipe attached. And traditional Northeast Asian cuisine would include things like ginger and garlic, like I had mentioned, as well as peppers. So we have our crushed red peppers that's going to go in the sauce, as well as fats and oils such as rice vinegar, soy sauce, and our sesame oil. We have some salt, lime and honey that's gonna go in as well. Bon appetit! If I had chopsticks, I would be eating this with chopsticks too, but I don't at the moment.